Hi everyone, it's Suzanne Wagner. Thank you so much for joining me. We are doing the daily Numerology and Astrology. This one is for October 16th, 2020. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 3. And the number 3 is the number of positive mind. It is a number where you get to kind of ride the roller coaster of life and you start to notice things that maybe you weren't noticing before. And so as a number 3 day, I want you to notice the beauty all around you and look into the light in the eyes of others who are also struggling to maintain decorum in this crazy world and send them love and appreciation. That connection with each other in difficult times is essential to have the will to keep going. Remember my personal mantra, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what, be kind. This world and all things that live here are being threatened by mankind's battle with themselves and each other. It is our hate and anger that are destroying the beauty that makes this world so special. Anger and hate are super easy to access. Accessing kindness in a time such as this takes great self-control, mental stability, and spiritual clarity. Okay, the astrology. The new moon is today. And to say that this moon is a bit charged is an understatement. Add to that, it is being opposed by Mars moving into retrograde in Aries and making a serious connection to Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn. This creates an abundance of planets in action-oriented signs, and they want attention all at the same time, and they all want to pull you in different directions. It is kind of like they are all insisting on a dance, and fights break out because they want all the same partner, but they want to take them off into new directions. So, how do you stay open to new ideas and somehow remain objective and practical? How do you connect deeply in relationships and somehow remain true to yourself in the process? Imagine a butterfly that has 3 wings. What does that personally mean to you as a metaphor? A butterfly is a symbol of transformation. It gives you the ability to grow by allowing the inner strength to rise in new situations. When you are challenged and you have to learn to adapt, in that new life, there must be also new ways. In new ways, there are new situations and new answers. The world is being challenged to lift its consciousness. The answers we are presently seeking do not exist in the past. The future requires us to look at things completely differently and to bring forth new ideas. Today is a day to regroup and get things back to a more normal way. It is a time to come together and see everyone as a teammate. Change is coming. Everyone can feel it. Change is always different and for some uncomfortable. How do you learn to make peace and establish order that is balanced and accommodates the majority? We're going to have to learn and find out. Peace and balance are fragile things. They always have been. They always will be. Good things require effort. Anger takes no effort at all. It's easy to blame and project rage. It's very difficult to stay calm when others intentionally want to harm and rile you up. Never give an angry person or an agitator what they want. That leads to them thinking that being a bully will get them anything they want. Wrong again. I know that this next cycle of the moon is going to be one to be filled with conflict. Expect others to block you. Expect past patterns to try to resurface. Do not fall into your past looking for an answer to this moment, because you will find none. Such a time has not existed in our life. You cannot overlay any previous tool on this moment. You are here to discover a new way, so there must be one. Keep trying to discover a new way and see what you're here to uncover about yourself and others. There are mysteries vast and deep that you have yet to explore. So, my quote for today. In new life, there must be new ways. In new ways, there are new situations. The world is being challenged to lift its consciousness. The answers we are presently seeking do not exist in the past. The future requires us to look at things completely differently and bring forth very new ideas. And my blog for today. When did you last see the triad of the sun and the moon beaming light to you as the third person or the third position on Earth? Because you're never alone. We are one within an existence that is this life on Earth. Sometimes I wish the words I, me, or mine did not exist in this dimension. It tends to separate and can create a desire to stand apart rather than together. When I worked in Beverly Hills, they had a phrase, stars are not born, they are created. I believe that to be true. While someone can have tremendous talent, it is the connection to others that allows that person to be honed, shaped, and molded into a form that others either want to connect to or will pull away from. In our non-egoic state, our ability to connect with others is automatic and easy. It is when pretense and power games arise that life and that natural connect changes and becomes not what it seems. How many movie stars have played characters in movies or television, and you identify with that character that they are portraying, and you are so excited to meet them in person, and when you do, they are their normal self and not that character and that can be a bit of a shock. When you are at work, some of you have to play a character for your job. When you get home, you get to slip out of that personality and into something more organic. Problems arise when you believe, feel, or experience that you cannot be your authentic self in all situations. Such a moment is telling because it indicates that you do not feel safe, good enough, or adequate to the task unless you put on a mask, a character, or a persona. I would love a world where masks were not required. I would love a world where authenticity is taught as the path. I would love a world that desired realness over falsehood. I would love a world where ego was unnecessary and considered gauche. Okay. Thanks, everyone.